नाम क्या है?
सरस्वती।
अच्छा ओके,
ये लीजिए।
थैंक यू।
Early the next morning. The next day.
He's a photographer, so another important guy because you have to behave well with him. Pictures. And we have Irvin, he's a boat captain. We have
Is this Irvin?
Yes,
a boat captain.
and we have Cyrus, he's a dive master. We have Sanjit, he's a dive master. We have Samuel, this side, he's a dive master. And we have Ivano.
Later that same evening. Early the next morning.
Guys, enjoy your dive. Do you guys need some water or anything?
Six and a half hours later. The next day.
And it's called Nemo also, no?
Right. This is famous for coral.
What did you upgrade me to?
This is cabana mat.
Oh, thank you.
Many minutes later. The next day. Early the next morning.
इधर कैसा आ गया?
One eternity later. Early the next morning.
तो आपका जन्म इधर ही हुआ है?
नहीं, मेलन में हुआ। हम इधर आ गए, वो छोटा सा इधर ही है।
छोटा सा इधर ही है?
हाँ।
हाँ।
मेरे पापा मम्मी उधर था।
हाँ।
पापा गाड़ी इधर था।
ओह।
बंद था, टोटली बंद था। ये स्टोन जब गिरा सेंटर का हिस्सा टूट करके नीचे गिरा, ठीक है। इसमें सनलाइट और रेन वाटर डायरेक्ट पड़ने के कारण डेड हो चुका है, ठीक है। 40 मीटर आगे लाइव है, आगे चल के देखेंगे, ठीक है। और केव के अंदर अंधेरा रहेगा, ठीक है। लाइट देगा, अपने मोबाइल में लाइट होगा, लाइट से ध्यान से देख करके रास्ता सही है, ठीक है। और कमर रास्ता है सीढ़ी का साइन करता है, ठीक है। आप यहाँ भी टच करेंगे, यहाँ भी टच करेंगे तो ऐसे स्टोन डेड हो जाएगा, ठीक है। अब ग्रोथ नहीं होगा, ग्रोथ रुक जाएगा, ठीक है। यहाँ पे जितने भी स्टोन देखेंगे आप, सारा स्टोन क्या ग्रोथ करता है। देखेंगे 2 टाइप्स स्टोन है यहाँ पे, 2 प्रकार के स्टोन है। इसका नाम है स्टैलेक्टाइट और नीचे वाला का नाम है स्टैलेग्माइट। स्टैलेक्टाइट ऊपर से नीचे की ओर ग्रोथ करता है और स्टैलेग्माइट नीचे से ऊपर की ओर ग्रोथ करता है, ठीक है। ऊपर वाला ऊपर से नीचे की ओर बढ़ रहा है और नीचे वाला है नीचे से ऊपर की ओर जा रहा है, ठीक है। कमर से बना हुआ है। बारिश के समय बारिश का पानी इसमें फ्लोर बहता है, ठीक है। बारिश का पानी बहता है जिसके कारण इसमें मड मिक्स हो गया, ठीक है। इसलिए इसका कलर गोल्डन कलर का हो गया, ठीक।
पर मुझे बॉम्बे अच्छा लगता है,
बॉम्बे अच्छा
एक्सेप्ट वेदर।
हाँ, अभी बहुत
क्या लगा मैं कितने साल की होगी?
मतलब 25 तक लगा।
Okay, thank you.
23 हाँ ऐसे में ऐसे पर कॉलेज में इंजीनियरिंग वगैरह चल रहा।
Okay, thank you. मेरा दिन बन गया आज.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new.
For me to remember.
I think this is a Garjan seed. Abhishek, ये Garjan का seed है ना?
तो ये कैसे घूमता है वैसे?
So when it falls,
हाँ.
like rotates because of the thing like a helicopter,
Yeah.
and it just the wind kind of takes it away. That's how it seed disperses. Yeah, I remember.
So I was like, no best friends. Except so much like cricket we played. Like that, like girls.
There were like matches and all.
Yeah.
So this is the coral skeleton, and these little holes here are called corallites, and that's where the polyp sits. Okay, so this polyp basically is a very simple animal. Okay, it's like a jellyfish basically. It's from the jellyfish family, jellyfish like its cousin. So they're from this group called cnidarians, which means stinging cells. So all of these guys have stinging cells. So like how your jellyfish has tentacles that sting, these guys also have tentacles that sting. But they're much smaller and they're like literally upside down in one place, not moving, free moving. And what they do is they secrete calcium carbonate around themselves that makes the skeleton. Okay, so algae type thing. So algae is basically like a plant, right?
Yeah. The bioluminescent one that you see, that's a plant, right?
Yeah, that's also a plant.
Yeah.
So what these guys do is that they use sunlight to make food, right? So there's a specific kind of algae called zooxanthellae, and within zooxanthellae also there are certain species that bond with only certain species of coral. That's why you get the different colors, because without the zooxanthellae there would be no color in a coral polyp. A coral polyp is transparent. The tide changes kind of shift.
I
the
see.
high tide, low tide shifts by about half an hour to an hour. Okay, so today high tide will be at 4:30 or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going out still right now. And so how it changes is it changes every 6 hours. So every 6 hours it goes high to low to high to low. Okay, so that.
Karishma, talk.
Okay, so these roots basically they don't grow downwards a lot, but they grow sideways, and that's how they kind of lower their center of gravity so that they can withstand more weight. Some people also call them dhobi crabs because they look like they're
Crashing.
washing clothes. But another feature that you can it's very characteristic of a fiddler crab is the eye stalks. So these guys have like these long protruding eye stalks. He's sitting very quietly, huh?
Yeah.
Help them get stability. But these guys also provide most number of like they are very good nurseries for baby fish, because they're like little cages, but like this little fish are inside them or in the roots and stuff
Until they start learning how to
till
like
they grow a little
swim.
bigger, and when they're a little bigger they move on to the reef. Okay, smell it.
Don't put it on my face.
No.
Oh gosh.
No, Marosa.
Ew, what is it?
Hold it.
No,
It's like a worm.
it's like
Gee, it's nasty.
ew.
She gotta be there.
No. You're gonna send this to me and then I'm gonna cringe. This is what all snails will look like. You see that one small little siphon type thing coming out of his mouth? Okay, he's scared now. Really know whether it's a coral or a sponge is that these guys have like holes, like this. And they'll be a little fleshy. They won't be like hard like the coral will be.
Underwater when you dive, how do you understand?
Huh?
When you dive?
You can just look at it and you can't see any polyps. Like you can't see those individual polyps, however close you get to it.
I see.
And there's holes. So that's... Why are you hating on kitty, dude? Everyone will hate you, okay? If you hate on kitty. Can't hate on the kitty. Kitty. तो है
कुत्ता है ना?
Please, you know.
Early the next morning.
निकालो, कैसे जानेंगे क्या स्पीड में जा रहे हैं?
कोई कोई ना, जैसा ये मार्केट से बाहर जाते हैं।
हाँ।
किलोमीटर देख के और भगा इसीलिए।
आप तो पूरा संडे मंडे ट्यूसडे पूरा डिमांड है आपका।
पूरा फिर हम एयरपोर्ट जाके काली मार के आना काम भी है। वोट जाके वोट पहले वोट डाल के।
आप संडे को रेस्ट नहीं करेंगे क्या?
आज रेस्ट करनी था मैडम, मेरा वाइफ ना कल से चलाएगा।
तो थोड़ा उसका बात सुनो ना।
सर आपका बच्चा बहुत अच्छा गिफ्ट मिला मेरे को, बहुत अच्छे से देखा, बहुत धन्यवाद। आप लोग के जो मेरे में ठीक है।
तो फिर से वापस आएंगे और आपको ही कांटेक्ट करेंगे।
जरूर।
आपको याद रहेगा?
याद रहेगा।
ओके ठीक है।
थैंक यू।